up and there's nothing going on, and I thought if I made a little video from the beginning and then kept making videos, you could see how it's progressing. So as you can see, we haven't put the doors on yet, and that's the big thing that we're going to work on hopefully this weekend if the weather holds. But come and see inside. Okay, so what's really cool about this greenhouse for me is, you know, I'm pretty short, so I can stand in any area and not have to duck, which is really nice. So what we're planning is we're going to put two very long shelves on either side, and they're going to be about waist high for me with the plants about here, and then hopefully they'll go to about here. Now obviously once we get them in, it could be totally different. We're going to have to move stuff around, but that's the goal so far. So these are the doors, which we have to figure out how to put on this weekend. There's two big windows that are up on top, and once we fix them, they pop open and allow airflow through and up. And then also there's this louvered window here, which I'm hoping to get some sort of a fan so that I can bring air in through the doors and out through here and these two windows, because otherwise it's going to get horribly hot in here. It's already hot in here and it's only about 50 degrees outside and I'm like sweating. So the other question that I get is, what is it made out of? These panels are like a heavy duty plastic, and they're covered in a UV coating, which is really going to be nice for me. Let's see, what else? That's pretty much it. That's the inside of the greenhouse as it stands right now, and I'll show you guys more as we progress. Okay, so the other question that I've gotten is, where is it in the garden? And if you remember, my garden goes all the way to the fence. We had to put it this way and take up an enormous amount of the garden, but that's okay because I'm only going to plant potatoes and onions and carrots in this area. So all the cold climate plants will be out here, and then the tomatoes and the peppers and all the warm climate plants will be in the greenhouse. I also wanted to show you guys my bleeding heart because I'm just shocked at how big it is already. It is May 3rd, and look at how huge it is. This is the 4th year that I've had this bleeding heart, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be taking over this entire bed pretty soon. So obviously I have a lot of work to do here, but I can't believe how big it is already. Well, I've lost my cameraman, so I'm just going to take over and show you a little bit of the flower garden, because just like the vegetable garden, it has a ton of work to be done, and so hopefully I can keep up and show you how it's progressing. This is the top bed, and I weeded most of it, but I haven't gotten the grass along the fence over there by the irises, so I'll be working on that soon. I also got into here a little bit, but then as you can see, we get into dandelion sanctuary. And also this area here is where Brad and I keep our strawberries, and we're in big trouble because just like last year, they broke right through that black barrier that we tried to keep in the garden. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to either put them in the greenhouse in pots, or maybe make a deeper barrier, and in the fall just make sure that none of the shooters are going over the black barrier. The other big thing that I'm not really sure about is my tree. It looks like I'm going to need to prune that bottom branch, and I think I'm too late because it's already budded, and I think you have to prune trees in the fall. And then there's two shoots at the bottom there, you see those. I'm not sure if I can prune those either, so I'm sure I'll be talking to my local nursery tree guy, and he'll give me some advice on what to do there. But as you can see, a lot of my perennials are just huge already. I'm sure they're tiny compared to those of you that live in California and Oregon, but for here, I'm pretty excited about it. So there you go.